Hi, in this video we're going to show you a nice tool you could use to convert images to PDF files. So you could actually create single page PDFs, or you could create multiple page PDFs with multiple images. Alright, so it's called Image to PDF Converter. So if you go to their website, you can see what it does here. It's a lot of options. Alright, so they do have a trial, so you could use it and try it out. But if you do use the trial, you'll get a nag screen every time you open it up, and you won't get any updates, and you can't use it legally for commercial use, but it's only $19 if you want to try it out. And they do have an installable version and a portable version. Right, so I'm running the installed version right here, so I'm going to double click it to open it. Right, so as you can see here, here's the nag screen, and then the more you use it, you'll see like a countdown. You'll have to wait a little bit longer to start it up, and then you can enter the license key here if you buy it, and then buy it from here as well. Alright, so all you need to do is add image files by clicking here, or you could drag and drop. So let's say we're going to put all these pictures here, for example. Alright, so here's our list, and you can right click on them here, open them, show and explore, delete one, delete all of them if you change your mind here. Alright, so now we have some options here to add more files, create single and multiple page PDF, preserve original file name, and if you click on resize image, you'll get this box here that lets you adjust the size accordingly. And then we have some output options here. So if you want to have automatic orientation, or if you want to do portrait or landscape, scale to fit, have it reduced, or no scale. Then you can have it crop the image size, enabled or disabled, and even change the margin size. And then we have the watermark option here as well. So we'll try that out in a minute here. So let's just kind of stretch this out now that we added more options here. All right, so let's just go with the standard settings here and create a single page PDF file. Otherwise, if you choose this option, it's going to make an individual PDF file for each picture. So we're going to do this option here. You give it a name if you want. We'll just go with the default since we're just testing. Give it a minute. All right, then it actually opens it up for you. So now we have a multi-page PDF file with all the Acrobat nonsense that they put in there now for the AI stuff. You can see everything's in one document, and it kept the pictures the right orientation. So we have some that are wide, some that are tall, and of course you could change that as well if you want to pick portrait or landscape rather than automatic. All right, so let's remove all of these here. So that doesn't delete the files, just the files from the list there. So let's just say we want to do this one here. And then we'll pick the option to create a single PDF file, but you see here, preserve original file name, so it'll keep the name of the image file for the PDF. So you can see their names at airport after the name of the image, like that. All right, so now let's add these other ones back here. All right, so now let's try a reduction here, and let's see what it looks like. All right, so you can see much smaller pictures this time. All right, let's get rid of these, so clean up the mess here. And if you were to do the none option, let's see what happens here. You can see that we still have some small ones here because they were obviously smaller images to fit on the page there. That's why the fit option is probably your best bet, because it will scale them to fit. All right, so now let's try the resize. So this is not resizing the picture size, dimensions. It's resizing the image quality. So let's say 25% here. So you can see the quality is reduced here. So if you want to have a smaller PDF file size, you could reduce the image quality to do so. Just make sure you don't go too far where it kind of ruins the way the picture looks. All right, so now we're going to try the watermark option here, and we have this confidential transparent file here. So we're going to pick that. Let's put this back to 100. Leave everything else the same. Click on Create PDF, and then you have the same options here if you don't want to go up here, by the way. And when you use the watermark option, it takes a little bit longer to create the file. So the size of your watermark file is going to determine how well it fits on the image. See how it's repeated here. And then watch when we get to a tall, portrait style picture. You can see it doesn't put it on there because it doesn't fit, so it just kind of leaves it blank. So when you come across a situation like this, you might have to resize your watermark, image file to make it fit better on the page. All right, so that's about it for how it works. So you can see it's pretty easy to use, pretty powerful. So one of the best features I think is the ability to create a single page PDF rather than having to create a PDF file for each one, then have to use another program to combine them into one file. All right, so I will put a link in the description where you can download Image to PDF Converter, and you can try it out for yourself. All right, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.